So this is a power play on the next drive. You can see right before the snap of the ball that BYU stems its defensive line toward the strong side of the formation. So that causes a rapid shift of assignments right before the ball is snapped. Sometimes that can cause confusion. That's something that we'll probably see fairly typically as teams try to take away our gap running from us. But we still do a fairly good job on this power. A couple things to notice. One would be Jones' block on this defensive end. He does a pretty good job, and so yes, 91's getting some penetration, but Jones has outside leverage on him, which is what he ultimately wants on this play. Snow is pulling on this play, and in my opinion, does a poor job of reading the blocks. Every time he pulls on power, he looks to be attacking right outside the tackle, and he's got to read this block from the tight end. And if the tight end is blocking the defensive end inside, like I've said before, he needs to come outside of that. Instead, he takes that on, and so there's not a really good running lane. Cody Johnson doesn't have a lead block coming around for him on the power play, so he cuts back. But if he pulls there, if he comes around this block, and he blocks here, then there's a pretty good running lane here. Johnson probably could make something happen. Instead, he cuts back on this play, which really isn't intended on the power play. It's sort of a last resort, and he ends up getting hardly any gain.